Radhe Radhe everyone. Mannatha Shri Jagannatho Madguru Shri Jagadguru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Vande Vrindavananandam Radhikam Parameshwarim Gopikam Paramam Shuddham Ladinim Shaktirupinim. Aho Chitramaho Chitram Vande Tat Prema Bandhanam Yad Baddham Muktidam Muktam Brahma Krida Bhrigi Kritam Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tagvam Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukchurvai Sharanamaham Prapadye. Dear devotees, welcome to this 3-day Radha Ashtmi mini intensive. Tonight we're going to sing one Pad Kirtan describing the glory of Shri Radharani. So we'll just sing the first line, and after that I'll explain a little bit and we'll sing some more. Jayati, Jayati, Radhe, Jayati, This Pad Kirtan is about the greatness of Radharani, whose appearance day we're celebrating this weekend. Even Vedas fail to explain the full extent of Radharani's glory. So, in order to give us some idea who she is, what is her divine status, Jagadguru Shri Kripaluji Maharaj has written these few lines. So he says, all glories to Radha. Then he begins his description. He says, if you want to get some idea of how great Shri Radha is, then just think of this. Krishna is worshipped by all. Jaga Aradhe Jehi Hari. That Hari, who is worshipped by all, he worships Radharani. Soi Hari Radhe Aradhe. Krishnena Aradhyate iti Radha. Ved explains that Radha's name even means the one who is worshipped by Shri Krishna. So let's just think about this. By whom is Shri Krishna worshipped? First of all the souls are his natural born devotees. Jivera swarupahoy Krishnera nityadas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji says that all the souls are the natural servants of Shri Krishna because they are his ansh. So that's just a natural relationship. Shri Krishna is our anshi. He is our source. He's the source of our life. So it is only natural for the soul to love Krishna, to worship him, and to serve him. This is our natural identity as divine souls who are a part of Shri Krishna. So souls are dependent on Krishna and they naturally love him and worship him. But not only the souls who belong to Jiv Shakti, even other forms of God who are ansh of Swarup Shakti. There are other ansh who have a greater status than we have. We are ansh of Jiv Shakti. We're a part of Shri Krishna's soul power. Each one of us is one infinitesimal soul, and his soul power is comprised of infinite number of such individual souls. But then we have his personal power, Swarup Shakti. There are ansh of Swarup Shakti as well, like all the different avatar. For example, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. These are also his ansh. They're ansh of his personal power, which means they are Krishna. They're not distinct from him in the way that we are. We have our own free will, our own mind. We are separate beings from him. So we're called Vibhinna Ansh, Vibhinna Ansh. These are a direct part of Shri Krishna's personality, so they're called Swansh. All the forms of God are a direct part of Krishna's personality, which means they are non-distinct from him. They are none other than him. He manifests himself in all of these other forms, so they are dependently established within him naturally. So they naturally love him and serve him as well, even though they are him, but all of those forms also surrender to him and wish to serve him. Srijami tanni uktoham haro harati tadvashah Vishvam purusha rupena paripati trishakti dhrik. In the Bhagavatam, Brahma says that I do my seva to Shri Krishna of srishti. I complete the creation of one planetary system, but I do that with the power he gives me. Haro harati tadvashah. He goes on to say, Shiva also does his seva. He destroys the Brahmand when that time comes. And he does it tadvashah, according to Shri Krishna's will. And Vishwam Purusharupena. Shri Krishna's almighty form, Vishnu, also is a part of his personality, and he protects a Brahmand. He's also doing it with the power he receives from Shri Krishna. This is why Tulsi Das ji has written, Jag pe khan sab dekhan hare, vidhi hari shambhu na chavan hare. तेहु न जानई मरम तुम्हारा, और तुम ही को जानन हारा. He says that the great personalities, the three governors of our Brahmand, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, they do your bidding, O Shri Krishna. They are like puppets being moved around by your hands. They're dancing to your tune. Even they can't know your greatness, even though they are your ansh. They are a non-different part of your personality, and yet they can't know you. You are so great. Yasyaika nishvasita kalamathavalambya Jivanti lom vilaja jagadandanaatha Vishnur mahan sa ihayasya kala vishesho Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma Sanghita. In this scripture, Brahma is again praying to Shri Krishna, and he says that that Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva of one Brahmand, they are actually ansh of Mahavishnu, of supreme divine Vaikuntha abode. He is governing them, and he is but one small ansh of Shri Krishna. So I bow down to you, Govinda, who is the origin of all the divine powers. This universe contains unlimited such worlds that we live in, meaning a planetary system with a sun and earth orbiting it, and a swarg and a narak that makes a Brahmand. Even if you could go all over this earth and count every particle of dust, every grain of sand, if somebody could succeed in counting all of that, they still couldn't succeed in counting the number of Brahmand, the number of individual planetary systems in existence in this universe. Brahma Vishnu Shivadinam tatha sankhya na vidyate sankhya chet rajasamasti na vishwanam kadachana. Brahma Vishnu Shivadinam tatha sankhya na vidyate. Devi Bhagavat Puran says, even if someone could succeed in counting all the particles of dust, every grain of sand on our earth, yet they couldn't count the number of earth planets in the universe, because that is unlimited. The number of particles of dust on our earth would still be a limited number, even though it would be very high. And therefore the number of Brahmas, Vishnus, and Shivas cannot be counted either, because there is one Brahma, one Vishnu, and one Shiva in every Brahmand. And they are all Ansh of one single Mahavishnu. And he is Ansh of Shri Krishna. So they all worship Shri Krishna. They are all his Ansh. And just like it is our nature to love and devote ourselves to our Ansh, Shri Krishna, who is none other than happiness personified, it is also the very nature of all of his forms, all the various forms of God, to surrender to and worship him. This is what Shri Kripaluji Maharaj has written when he said, Jaga Aradhe Jehi Hari. Everyone in the world, be they souls or be they various avatar, they all worship Hari. And yet that same Hari worships Radhe. Now try to calculate in your mind the greatness of Radharani. Gavat Radhe Naam Murali Maha Roop Dhyan Sadhe. Param Dhan Radhe Naam Yadhar Jasu Shyam Murali Mahaterat Sumirat Barambar Param Dhan Radhe Naam Yadhar Kotin Roop Dhare Nand Nandan Tau na payo par Param Dhan Radhe Naam Yadhar. A Rasik saint says that the name Radha is my Adhar. It is the basis for my existence. Radhe name is my life. It is that name which Krishna chants in his flute all the time. Whenever he plays his flute, he's actually saying Radhe into that flute. And Roop Dhyan Sadhe, Sumirat Barambar. He's doing Roop Dhyan of Radharani. As he plays in his flute, he's breathing her name into the flute and he's visualizing Radha in his mind. Roop Dhyan is sadhana that we do also. We close our eyes and we try to visualize Radha or Krishna. But Supreme God also does Roop Dhyan. Why? Supreme God shouldn't need to do any sadhana. We have to do sadhana because we are incomplete. We seek happiness, and that happiness can only be found when we do Roop Dhyan, purify our heart, and then become qualified to receive Radha and Krishna's grace. And receiving that grace, we become whole and complete. But Shri Krishna must already be complete. He is Supreme God. He is Purna Brahma. So why does he have to do Roop Dhyan? Radharani is such a high form of the divine bliss that even bliss personified, Shri Krishna longs to experience that bliss which Radharani personifies. Now don't think that there are two. Ye yam Radha yascha Krishno rasabdhir dehe naikah kridanartham dvidha bhut. Radhikopanishad tells us that whatever is Radha, the same is Krishna. There's no difference between the two internally. And in fact, they're not even two personalities. They're one personality, one body, one mind, one soul, but appearing in two forms for the sake of doing leelas. So they are one, and yet the divine love realm is such that Krishna desires to experience the bliss of himself in the form of Radha. So he is always chanting Radhe name, playing on his flute, and doing Roop Dhyan of Radha, wishing that he could get a glimpse of Radha. When will she come to me? Khojat gahvar galina viraha maha. Krishna also experiences viraha. We experience viraha when we do sadhana. We close our eyes and we try to visualize Radha, or we visualize Krishna, and we try to long to see them. And sometimes we genuinely feel that sweet pang of longing to meet Radha and Krishna. That is viraha. Imagine Krishna feels that viraha for Radha. Even though he is whole and complete, yet he's desiring for something. He's desiring for the vision of Radha. And he's seeking her in all the lanes of Braj. Gahavarban is one of the divine forests in the Braj area, the prime forest around Barsana village where Radha lived. So in all the lanes, in all the kunjas of Gahavarban, Shri Krishna seeks his soul, Radha. Kal nahi pal aadhe. He doesn't feel at peace even for a second. He's so restless to meet Radha. Like if you had a briefcase with $1 billion in it, maybe $1 billion of diamonds in a briefcase, and you misplaced that briefcase. You can't remember where you put it. Now you're retracing your steps, wandering all around, trying to find your briefcase. How restless would you be to find that briefcase? Something like that. You wouldn't feel any peace even for a second until you found it, right? Krishna is also restless to get the vision of Radha. So he's always wandering the lanes of Braj and doing Roop Dhyan and hoping for a chance to catch a glimpse of Radharani. Her name is so powerful, Radhey, that sometimes Krishna can't even say her whole name. As he's wandering the lanes, he utters Ra. Because he's seeking her, he's trying to find her, so he calls out Ra, but before he gets to say Dhe, he's already fallen unconscious. Even if you misplaced a briefcase with $1 billion in it, you probably wouldn't be longing for it so much that you would fall unconscious. In the world, we experience happiness and joy and longing and sadness all in limitations. But in the divine world, everything is unlimited. So the bliss that Krishna experiences in meeting with Radha is unlimited, and the restlessness, the viraha that he experiences in meeting Radha is also unlimited. So even Krishna, whose divine mind has unlimited power and unlimited potential, sometimes when he's meeting Radha, he's unable to fathom that blissfulness, and he may become unconscious. And sometimes when he's separated from Radha, even in his unlimited divine mind, he's unable to control the feelings of longing to meet Radha, and it overwhelms his mind, and he becomes unconscious. Such is the greatness of Radha, and such is the greatness of Radhe name. So in the end, Kripaluji Maharaj, in the words of a devotee, says a prayer to Radharani. Mohi Kripalu Sakhi Manu Apni Prema Sudha Gadhe. He's referring to Radha as an ocean of the nectar of divine love. And he says, please think of me as one of your own, O Radhe. I dare to ask you for this thing. Although Supreme God, who is worshipped by all, souls and other forms of God alike, that Supreme God, Krishna, worships you. So you are the absolute supreme form of God. No one is above or beyond you. And yet I am brave enough to ask you to make me your own. Think of me as one of your sakhis. Think of me as one of your gopis, and just accept me as one of your own. This is my prayer to you. Prema Sudha Gadhe. That personal power, Swarup Shakti, I mentioned, that has an essence. The essence of Swarup Shakti is Ahladini Shakti. Sa ek eveshwarah narayano khila brahmandadhipatirek tasya shaktayastvanekadha ahladini sandhini jnanecha kriyadya bahuvidha shaktayah ta swahladini variyasi. This Veda mantra is telling us that Supreme God, whose one ansh is Mahavishnu, Mahanarayan, the ruler of uncountable planetary systems. That Supreme God, Shri Krishna, has unlimited powers, and many of them were named. But out of all of them, the supreme power is Ahladini Shakti. Ahladini means the power of divine bliss. It is through this power that God himself is blissful, and when he grants that power to the souls, they also become blissful. This Ahladini Shakti is bliss, and that bliss is the essence of Swarup Shakti. But that bliss also has an essence. The essence of bliss is Prem, divine love. Ahladini Shakter Paramasar Taro Premanam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji says, the essence of Ahladini Shakti is Prema Shakti. Divine love is the essence of bliss. Paramantaranga Bhuta Radha Taswahladini Variyasi. Paramantaranga Bhuta Radha Krishnena Aradhyate iti Radha. Ved further describes that the essence of Prem is Radha. She's also known as Mahabhav, the topmost form and absolute origin of the divine love, which is the essence of divine bliss, which is the essence of Krishna's personal power, Swarup Shakti. So for this reason, we also say that Radharani is Shri Krishna's Shakti. She is his power. And she resides within Krishna, so he is Shaktiman, the holder of the power. Just like our soul resides within us and gives us life, Radharani as Shakti resides within Shaktiman Shri Krishna as his soul. So Krishna naturally worships his soul, Radha, even though both are one. So this gives us some glimpse into the greatness of Radharani, not for any kind of intellectual satisfaction, because we can't know her until with her grace we reach that level. When even Shri Krishna can't know her, Kotina Rupa Dhare Nanda Nandana Tau na payo par paramadhana Radhe naam yadhar. Krishna has tried uncountable times in uncountable different ways to fathom who is Radha, what is the full extent of her beauty, what is the full extent of her love, and he has yet to be able to grasp the full extent of that. So when Supreme God Shri Krishna is unable to reach that ultimate end, then we cannot imagine that in one short lecture we would have intellectually grasped who is Radharani. But for our devotional benefit, we can understand that she is the soul of Krishna, and we can worship both Radha and Krishna together, and this becomes our means of attaining Radha and Krishna, and with their grace, we will know them to whatever extent it is possible, and definitely we will be graced with their divine love. So we should also sing this devotional song, this Pad Kirtan, with these feelings, asking Radharani, who on one hand is so great, but on the other hand is so gracious, to please grace us and accept us as one of her own. So now we'll sing this Pad Kirtan. Jayati, Jayati, Radhe, Jayati,
Jayati, Jayati, Radhe, Jayati,
Jag Aradhe, Jehi Hari, Soi Hari. Jag Aradhe, Jehi Hari, Soi Hari.
Jag Aradhe, Jehi Hari, Soi
Jayati धरणी वै मूर्छित
रागहि गिरत धरणी मूर्छित
मुख कहि सक नाधे जयति जय
मुख कहि सक नादे जयति जय
मुख कहि सक नाधे जयति जय
मुख कहि सक नादे जयति जय
जयति जयति राधे राधे जयति जय
जयति जयति राधे जयति जय
जयति जय
जयति जय
जयति जय
जयति जय
मोहि कृपालु सखी मानु आपनी
मोहि कृपालु सखी मानु आपनी
मोहि कृपालु
Jayati Jaya.
Jayati Jayati Radhe Jayati Jaya.
Jayati Jayati Radhe Jayati Jaya.
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Jayati, Jayati, Radhe, Jayati, Jaya.
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 अलबेली सरकार की, श्रीमत सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। We have one more part of the program tonight.